earlier this season, you were saying that you play your role, whatever is needed from you. Tonight, one of those felt like you needed to give them all.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, seeing how the game was going, I feel like early in the first quarter, second quarter, obviously we were down big at half, but the guys, especially the second unit, we felt like we weren't playing up to our end. And came out in the second half, really started with the starters. They came out energetic, got stops, were able to run rather than fouling, putting them on the free throw line. I think both quarters they were in the bonus in the first 5 minutes. So essentially you're playing against a set defense. So from my role, being out there, coaches told me to make sure that I was out there and be aggressive, do what I do. Passed up a couple shots early, but they started going towards the end.
Take me through that last shot and the traffic, and then you're trying to find some space and then them on the floor.
Yeah. They went to go send a double. Well, hey, that book. And we knew that was coming. That was sort of, marinating the whole game. So for us, it was just a matter of what was the best shot. And Book passed it to me. Kale, I believe, cut through. I swung it back to Book to, make sure that he was going to have the last shot. Just understanding and just reading the game. He got it going second half. Ball was in my hands under 7 seconds to go. Just go make a play. Got to my spot. I think if you'll see on the replay, Dinwiddie kind of like tugs at my arm a little bit as I go to, clutch and shoot it. So kind of got him off a little bit. And whatever happened from there happened. I mean, made it, got a win in the left column, so we'll take it.
How big was this for you in the first regular season game for you? And obviously they signed for a reason and they was like you did today.
It's huge. I mean, it really just goes to show the trust that, Coach Monty has, the front office, and, the rest of the coaching staff has in me. Obviously, it's only one game, but even, if we could rewind the play before, forcing Luka, down to get a 2-point shot, ended up going vertical, fouled him. We called a timeout, and coach just looks at me. He said, hey, go make a play. Go make a play. Looked at him, and that's what you want. A coach that's always going to instill that confidence in you no matter what happens. As long as there's time left on the board, going out there, trying to make a positive impact and make a play.
Did that mean something to you? You said you passed the ball down and thinking he was going to take the last shot, but he threw it right back to you.
Yeah.
Kind of had the confidence in you to take it.
Yeah, no, it's huge. I mean, it just goes to show the kind of guys that we have on this team. Guys that are confident that no matter who's out there on the floor, beginning a game, end the game, that he's confident in me to be able to take that big shot and make that big shot. And that's something that, I don't want to say I pride myself on, but I'll never shy away from. Is taking those big shots, but I know people are giving me the credit and the game-winning shot and all that, but this was a total team effort. I mean, if you look, Book, DA, Cam Johnson before he went out, Mikal Bridges starting us off early, like guys were able to, impact the game early enough that gave us enough time in the second half to, spark this comeback.
How would you describe the way you guys defended in the second half?
It was night and day. Night and day from the first half. So like first half, we, kind of call it, let them get the whole menu, whether we were, blitzing, they were in a short roll. They were, we weren't locked in on our concepts and schemes. And obviously it's game one. So nothing's going to be perfect, but night and day, guys, talked in the locker room, came out with the intensity. The third quarter held them to 19 points. That was huge for us. And then going into the fourth, I think we were down again 15, maybe 17 at some point in the fourth quarter. The guys stayed like this and rallied, believed in each other, guys from the bench supporting each other, which was huge.
From a team standpoint, what's it like when the rotations are flying around like that? Everyone's getting in on the ball. You get a couple of stops in a row. What does that do for you guys?
It's infectious. I mean, guys knowing, obviously on offense, you say 0.5, you get the ball moving, but really, the main difference from us from the first quarter, from the first half to the second half was we weren't getting those deflections. We weren't engaging the ball. We weren't getting stops. So they were able to pick us apart and get whatever they wanted. Second half, we picked that up. We were able to get some stops. And some of those easy shots that they felt early in the game, they, felt some more pressure, in the second half.
Timmy, have you
your first game as a player here, have you thought about how this might change the way the fans look at you and what they might think of you here?
I mean, what they think is what they think. I'm here for a reason, which is to compete at a high level, be a great support member, whether it's come off the bench, start, whatever it is for this team, and give it my all. Obviously, I've been embraced ever since the day I signed. Fans, social media and all that stuff. But I just try to lock in on the task at hand, which is trying to get as many wins as possible and try to be the last team standing.
Speaking of social media and seeing Steph celebration the shot.
No, like 3 people have told me about it, but I mean, I'll see it eventually. But it's dope, man. I mean, it obviously just goes to the support that he has. Support from friends, family across the league, and then obviously the teammates. Came in the locker room. Everyone was, cheering and supportive. But I'm just happy that we got the win. I mean, I wasn't happy at my plus minus at one point during the game, but I'm happy that we got the win.
Thank you, Damion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.